Thank you for joining us to discuss advanced care planning documents. Advanced care planning documents ensure that in the event of an emergency or cognitive decline, a trusted individual is legally designated to manage your medical and financial affairs. If you don't choose a person, and you are unable to make decisions for yourself, someone will be appointed to do so. It is better if you choose the person yourself. You are not required to complete these documents, but they are not valid until they are signed. We will review 3 documents in this video: Power of Attorney for Healthcare, Living Will, also known as a medical directive, and Power of Attorney for Property. In a Power of Attorney for Healthcare, you choose someone to make medical decisions in the event you are unconscious or otherwise unable to make medical decisions. The person you choose is called your agent. You can also name a second or a third person to act successively. That means the people you choose will act one at a time. If the first person is unavailable, the second person will serve. Successor agents are listed on the last page of the document. After you choose an agent, there is a checkbox that asks if you want the person who will act as agent to also be your guardian, if that is needed. This means that if a court ever determines that a guardian of your person, someone responsible for making personal and healthcare decisions for you, or a guardian of your estate, a person responsible for managing your financial affairs and property, needs to be appointed, you are expressing your preference that your agent under the power of attorney should be that guardian. Why would a judge need to appoint a guardian? If someone is concerned about how your agent is handling your finances and medical care, or if there was someone, such as a family member, who thinks they should oversee your affairs instead of the agent, they can file a petition in court for guardianship. The judge then decides whether guardianship is necessary and who would be an appropriate guardian. Your selection of agent is an indication to the judge of who you would like to be your guardian, and something the judge will consider when making a decision. Second, you choose whether you want the person to start helping you with medical decisions and discussions with doctors and pharmacies now, or at some point in the future. Even if you decide that your agent can start helping you now, you can always choose to make your own decisions. Third, the document asks a very hard question about whether the quality of your life is more important or the length of your life. Specifically, the document gives 2 options. Option 1 says, if I am unconscious and my doctor believes that I will not wake up or recover my ability to think or communicate, then all I want is comfort care. Option 2 says, staying alive is more important to me. No matter how sick I am, how much I am suffering, or the cost of procedures, I want to be kept alive. This section is optional. However, choosing one of these statements gives guidance to your agent about how much medical intervention you want at the end of life. Fourth, the document asks if you want to limit your agent in any way. It is most common to give your agent broad power in this document. This section is rarely filled out unless there is a very strongly held opinion about a specific treatment. For example, if a person never wants a blood transfusion due to religious opposition, that would be listed here. Finally, the document is signed, and a witness also signs the document. Once it is signed, the document should be shared with your doctor, the hospital nearest to your home, and a copy should be given to your agent. you should keep the original in a safe and accessible place in your home. The next document is called a living will, sometimes called a medical directive. This is a form that is only one paragraph long and explains that at the end of life, you only want comfort care. This document goes hand in hand with the power of attorney for people who choose that the quality of life is most important to you. Why do we say the same thing twice? The power of attorney form gives direction to your agent. The living will gives direction to your medical team. The final document is called a power of attorney for property. The legal word property means everything you own, including your money, belongings, and actual property, such as a house or condo. The person appointed as agent in the power of attorney for property is responsible for handling all of your financial affairs if you are unable to do so. The person listed in this document is not necessarily the person or people who will inherit from you. Inheritance is separate. The agent handles your finances while you are living, but can't tend to the financial issues or don't want to handle them. Married couples also need to fill out this form because they may hold some assets separate from one another, such as retirement accounts. The power of attorney for property allows your agent to designate a person to assist him or her with tasks involving your money. Paragraphs 2 and 3 allow you to limit the powers given to the agent or expand upon them. This should be done upon consultation with an attorney. Paragraph 4 explains that your agent can hire someone to assist them with managing your finances if the agent needs help. Paragraph 5 allows the agent to receive compensation for their work as agent. Paragraph 6 and 7 lists the dates when the document becomes effective and when it terminates. It is common for the effective date to be today. The document automatically terminates upon death. In paragraph 8, you may list a successor agent. In paragraph 9, you state your preference for this person to act as guardian of your property if needed. You can choose the same person for both healthcare and financial documents, but it is not required. The most important factor in choosing an agent is trust. If you change your mind in the future, you can always revoke the powers of attorney by ripping up the document, telling your agents you don't want them to serve, and notifying your medical and professional institutions. We know these decisions can be very difficult, and CJE is here to offer support and guidance.